The Candle Maker, a story of light and darkness in a small town. There was a boy who worked late nights making candles in his father's shop. Ironically, though he made light for everyone else, his own life was surrounded by darkness. But years later, this boy's candles would light up the entire world in a way no one ever imagined. His name was Yusuf. His father owned a tiny candle shop, while other children studied in bright classrooms. Yusuf spent evenings dipping wicks into wax, shaping candles by hand, and selling them on the street. He longed to study, but his father always said, "Books won't feed us. Work hard, Yusuf. This is your life." At school, he was always tired, often mocked for smelling like wax and smoke. Teachers shook their heads. He's just a candle seller's son. His future is nothing but melted wax. But Yusuf had a secret dream. He wanted to study electricity, to learn about light beyond candles. Late at night after finishing work, Yusuf would borrow torn science books from a local library. He studied by the very candles he made with his hands. His fingers burned, his eyes strained, but his heart never gave up. When he told others, "One day, I will create lights brighter than these candles," they laughed. "You can't even afford proper shoes, Yusuf. Stop dreaming." But Yusuf remembered something his mother once whispered before she passed away. "Son, even the smallest candle can push away the darkest night. Keep burning." Those words kept him alive. One winter, the shop closed down. His father fell ill, and Yusuf had to decide give up his dream or work harder than ever. He took small jobs, sold candles in the cold, and studied whenever he could. Finally, after years of struggle, he earned a scholarship to study electrical engineering. When he left his town, people mocked. "Do you think the world is waiting for a candle boy? You'll be back here selling wax in no time." But Yusuf didn't reply. He knew the brightest flames don't waste energy on the wind. Years later, Yusuf returned to his town, but this time, he wasn't carrying candles. He had designed affordable solar-powered lamps for poor families' lights that lasted all night without electricity. The same people who once mocked him now lined up to buy his invention. His lamps spread across villages, bringing light to thousands of homes. When someone asked, "Yusuf, what inspired you?" he held up an old candle from his father's shop and said, "This. I was born in darkness. I sold candles for survival, but I promised myself I wouldn't just sell light, I would become light." Friends, life may hand you darkness. People may laugh at your dreams. You may start small, tired, unnoticed like a single candle in a storm. But remember, even one candle can light up a room, and if you keep burning, one day, you can light up the world. So, don't give up. No matter how small your beginning, your fire can change everything. The next time life tells you you're just a candle, smile and say, "Yes, but even a candle can ignite 1,000 flames." If this story inspired you, share it with someone who feels stuck in the dark. They might just need your spark.